Hamcom shuts down. What?
Shut up and sit down.
Ham Radio 2.0, good afternoon. My name's Jason. I'm KC5HWB. On this video series, we do reviews, news, and how-tos of many things that are new in amateur radio. What the heck? Hamcom has shut down completely. Completely shut down. For those who don't know, Hamcom is the ARRL West Gulf Division Convention that takes place in North Texas every year, usually around June, usually like the weekend of or the weekend after Father's Day, something like that. It's been a great show over the course of the past 41 years. And they sent an email. I got this email this morning. I'm recording the video the same day I got the email and posting it on the channel tonight so that we can all look at this. So if you go over here to their website, you can see clearly, it is with a heavy heart that I write this letter about the future of Hamcom. After 41 years, Hamcom has decided to close its doors in lieu of restrictions in place for COVID-19 and the rising costs of putting on a show. Well, my question is, why close completely? If you want to cancel it for next year, it's still 6 months out, man. Even that's a little bit early, but you want to cancel it for next year? Okay. I don't know that I've really subscribed to. I don't know that I really. I don't know. Do you want to cancel it for next year? Okay. I can kind of see it. We don't know what the things are. It takes several months to plan a show. It takes a long time to plan a show like this. I understand that. You want to cancel it? Okay, fine. But to close its doors completely? We sincerely thank each and every person for their support over the past years. This letter reads like it's the end. This starts with clubs who have participated in offering forums, transmitter sessions, VE sessions, talk-ins, and many more things through the years. Next, to the commercial and flea market vendors who have helped new hams get their first radio, to established hams who are building the ultimate ham shack, we thank you for returning year over year. To the volunteer staff, functional directors, and access control, your dedication and hard work have contributed to the continued success of the show for 41 years. Finally, to our attendees, without you, there is no show. Over 41 years, we have met a variety of people with one common passion, amateur radio. Hamcom is proud to contribute to bringing people together to enjoy this passion. We will definitely miss this gathering of broader community. Our thoughts and best wishes to you and your families, and see you on the air. 73, Bill Nelson, president of Hamcom. Again, I say, I don't understand why. Now, there's got to be a reason that they're not telling us, okay? Rising costs, okay. The cool thing about Hamcom, those of you who have followed my channel for a while, Hamcom was in Arlington years ago. Then they moved to East Plano. And they were in East Plano for a long time. I don't know how many years, but 5 or 6, 7 years ago, they moved from East Plano to Irving, to the new Irving Convention Center, which was a brand new building at the time. Irving is smack dab in the middle of Dallas-Fort Worth. And in my estimation, it was a better location for Hamcom because it would do better to service the entire metroplex of Dallas-Fort Worth rather than being in far East Plano that served people on the east side of Dallas and the east side of Plano, and it was so far removed from the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex that it wasn't even actually in Dallas County or Tarrant County, which is where Fort Worth is. So moving it to Irving should have been a good move, in theory. The problem is that the Irving Convention Center, while brand new and very pretty and very up-to-date facilities, their only option for parking was a parking garage. Ham radio operators with antennas on their vehicles and Texas ham radio operators with vehicles with antennas on their pickup trucks don't like to park in a parking garage. Plus the fact the first year we were there, they made you pay for parking both days. You'd come up on Friday, pay for parking, leave, go home that night, come back the next day, pay for parking again. That was kind of lame. The food prices were kind of high at the Irving Convention Center, but if you think about the Hera Arena for Dayton Hamvention, think the complete opposite of that. It was a nice, clean, well-lit facility with clean carpet, clean bathrooms, nice, spacious, open, newish look. Should have been a good location for a Hamfest. The location itself was good. There was also no area outside to do a swap meet. Not a very good, it didn't have an outside parking lot, so the swap meet outside kind of got forgotten. Yeah. Well, in 2017 was the last year in the convention center. In 2018, they moved back to the Plano, what's called the Plano Center. Catchy name, right? Plano Center. Plano is the name of the town. They moved back to the Plano Center in East Plano. Their ticket sales tripled that year. Their ticket sales in 2017 were around 950. Their ticket sales in 2018 were just over 2,700. Their ticket sales tripled by moving back to Plano with an older facility, but more spread out. You don't have to pay for parking. Huge outdoor parking area, huge parking lot, great swap fest, great tables, great area to have more of a Hamfest type setting. 2019, the ticket sales were somewhere in the 3,500 range. 2020 was canceled due to COVID. That was this year. Okay. That was June of this year. We didn't have Hamcom for the first time in 41 years, 40 years maybe. And now they say it's over completely. There's more to the story. There is more to the story. I'm convinced of it. What do you think? Have you ever been to Hamcom? Have you been to Hamcom? What do you think about this change? This is the West Gulf Division Convention, guys. This was a big show, okay? Kenwood, ICOM, Yaesu, and Elenco. Elenco was kind of off and on. Kenwood, ICOM, and Yaesu were always there. Flex Radio and Elecraft, always there. MFJ was there. HamSource, Main Trading Company. Diamond and Comet Antennas were there. Expert Linears from Houston. ABR Industries Coax from Houston, Texas was there. There were a lot of big names at Hamcom. This was like a mini Dayton every year in Texas with, at last count, at their last show in 2019, over 3,500 ticket sales. Why the cancellation? Why not just say, you don't want to do it for 2021 because you're afraid of COVID? We don't know where COVID's going to be. It takes too many months ahead to plan Hamcom. So we don't know where COVID's going to be by June of 2021. We don't know that yet. So let's go ahead and cancel it for 2021 and we'll see you in 2022. Okay, that's what Hamcation did. Okay. Disappointing. It sucks, but okay. Okay, I get that. But to close your doors completely? Now, let me say this, okay? I don't mean this as a dig. The folks, Bill and Jim and Fred, who run Hamcom, are fantastic people. Fantastic people. Very good amateur radio operators. Very welcoming. They put on a great show. But I got to shoot them an email and say, guys, what's the backstory here? There's got to be more to the story than just COVID. COVID can't kill Hamcom forever and ever. I got to find out more about this. I wonder if we could do a YouTubers Hamfest in June every year in North Texas. Still, I want my Hamcom back. Come on.